Thank you. Well, you know, it's a team effort. You know, it's a team effort.
Yeah. So, can you tell me a little bit about what's going on?
So this is the space where everybody meets up.
Uh-huh.
And so if people are coming from out of town or people just want to find a place to go where everybody will be, this is where we tell them to come. And usually during the day it's a little bit slow. At night or once afternoon comes, people start coming in here because they're getting treated for things, or this is the place where we embark from.
Yeah.
It's not a headquarters though. You know, it's just a community place where people come. And the police came earlier today and took some of the supplies that they used to get the tear gas out of people's eyes.
What was their justification for taking the supplies?
This is a war.
But what lie did they have to tell you to justify?
Oh, no, I mean, this is Ferguson. They don't need a lie.
Well, yeah. They just antagonize and do what they want to do.
They said we're going to come in here and look for some stuff, and they did it.
What the hell did they take from you all?
Maalox.
Wait,
Maalox. You mix Maalox with water.
I get you. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
The police raided a church.
With children in it.
With children in it. Armed police.
Yes.
Let's put this out.
Yes.
Armed police raided a church with children in it to confiscate some damn Maalox.
Yes. Well, to them, what is the equivalent of a bulletproof vest? Something where somebody can go get tear gas, get fixed, and get healed, and then come back out there and stand up for themselves.
So if that is the case, why don't they just raid the distributors, the people that make Maalox?
Oh, that would be. Well, I don't know. That would be a bigger public relations fumble than they've had. It would set the record.
Yeah, well, this is to antagonize.
Right. This is to say you are not safe anywhere.
Right.
And we in the place where you thought you could come and have a hedge about you, we gonna run all in there.
So the irony of this for me is that President Obama just had a press conference the other day where he talked about cooler heads prevailing, about the protesters, not necessarily just all black, but about the protesters not doing things that would agitate and stir up confrontations with the police. So you're in this church building, peacefully gathered, and the police come in on you all.
Right. Well, what's worse, they waited until we weren't here. We were all out. All of us had to get here because we heard it was happening.
Really?
Right. So we weren't even here. So yeah, I think if President Obama and Attorney General Holder want to really talk about how to stop things, they need to talk about how a protocol that they implemented and have overseen has not worked since day one. So, you know, you see these folks over here. If you go over to the Target Center where the police are, you see them gearing up for war. And around 5, 6 o'clock p.m. when these same folks are out protesting and, you know, exercising their right to peaceably be here and for redress of grievances from the people who are supposed to be accountable to them. The next step is for tonight, for them to realize that we've got on the ground, in the youth, in the streets, in the organizations, we've got a political theory of change, and we've got an analysis of what's going on that's far beyond what they're presenting in the media. It's and also to protect people and to survive tonight. Because from what I heard from the people who live here, I don't live here, from the young boys out there, all they want is justice. That's all the analysis I need. They're not leaving until they arrest that man.
Look, a lot of clergy folk are involved in this, and you're working with young people.
Look, some of the clergy been problematic though.
Oh,
so,
really?
Yeah. Some of the arguments that were happening yesterday was between
clergy antagonists.
Yeah, church and state have merged in a lot of ways, and I think people need to talk about that. The church, yesterday, every day they try to do a prayer and then try to disperse the crowd. Well, you're not gonna. Faith without works is dead.
Yeah.
You're not gonna get, 400 years. I took this from Tory, who's in jail right now, organizer here. You're not going to fix 400 years in one prayer. And you're not going to send everybody home. And I grew up in church. I believe in the power of prayer, but, you got to be out there. And so it's antagonizing by some of the clergy. Not all. Some are there well-meaning, but if the clergy aren't on the side of the people, it's going to be very clear whose side they on, and you can't be lukewarm with it.
Quick one, and I'll let you go. I'm from Boston University School of Theology. This is where Martin Luther King got his PhD. What do you think he would think about what's going on in Ferguson today?
He would think the same thing he thought while he was sitting in the Birmingham jail. Threat to justice anywhere is an injustice everywhere. He would think that anybody talking about outside agitators need to look to the police force that occupy a community right now, that came into a community, murdered one of their own, poured salt in a 50, 60-year wound, and continues every day to infringe upon their human and civil rights. And he would say, don't go home, and if you got to fill up the jails, fill up the jails. That's what Dr. King would do.
All right, thank you. Thank you for sharing time with me today.
Okay.
I'll see you later on.
Okay. It's just a little bit of storm before the calm. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna do our chant, but we remixed it. I remixed it a little bit. So we do hands up, don't shoot, right? I just want y'all to repeat, don't shoot. We're gonna do it. It's not a call and response. You just say don't shoot. All right? And we're gonna get it cracking and we're gonna get it hyped, because when they do something to us like this, they expect a negative reaction. But they playing checkers and we playing chess. Okay? So hands up, don't shoot! Hands up, don't shoot! Hands up, don't shoot! Hands up, don't shoot! Watch out for the police! Don't shoot! Watch out for the police! Don't shoot! Watch out for the police! Don't shoot! Watch out for immigration! Don't shoot! Watch out for immigration! Don't shoot! Watch out for immigration! Don't shoot! Watch out for the marshals! Don't shoot! Watch out for the marshals! Don't shoot! Watch out for the marshals! Don't shoot! I wanna live! 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 Don't shoot! We wanna live! Don't shoot!